So welcome back again with IGCSE ICT paper. We will be doing paper Feb March for 2024. We will start with the data production. But before we start, you're going to download the file from the link I put it. You can get all the source files. And I'm going to put another link for downloading the already solved papers. So you can download the question paper and you're going to find another link for the solved papers. So whenever you're going to go to the question paper, you're going to see that there are different papers with different numberings. Always the first number, it represents the paper code, which is for ICT 0417. After that, it followed with a letter. That letter, it could be either M, W, or S. S represents summer series, which is for May, June. W represents the winter series, which is for winter. Yes, winter one will be for October, November. And M, it is usually for the mid, which is for Feb, March, which is only in India. So after that, with the year, and it follows with the code, which is for the question paper. This is for the marking sheet and or supporting files. After that, there is an important number, which is either going to be 1 or 2 or 3. This is the paper number. Paper 1 theory, paper 2 is practical, paper 3 also practical. Whatever number followed after that, it's a variant. In Feb March, we're going to have only one variant. So you can see only 2 1 and 3 1. In summer, which is May, June, you're going to find more than one variant. In October, November also, you're going to find more than one variant. In Feb March, there are going to be only one variant. So let's start right now with paper 2, which is the practical paper. We will be doing right now document production. So let's go and extract our files. This is the related file. You will find it with the same number. The only difference that it is for supporting files. Right click on it, and then you can go to more options and extract to the folder, which will be named with the same name. That's the best way. I prefer it. Another thing, I prefer always to group by. And let's go to this file. Here's the confident file. Okay, let me extract this one also. Okay, here we go with our files. These files will be exactly the same mentioned over here. So if you want to make sure, you can compare and make sure, but they should be okay, the same. So I always prefer to do group by, type, and it will be easy to locate. One more thing also we prefer to do always in the ICT practical papers is go to the view, show, and show the extensions over here. As you can see, it is better always to show the extension whenever you're doing the practical paper. Once if you set it to show the extension, then you don't need to do it again anymore. Okay, let's start with the first task, which is preparing the evidence document. Open this C02 evidence files, which is supposed to be an RDF file. So you can see here RDF files all here, CSV files all here, and JPEG file, I have it one here. If you prefer it in this way also, it's up to you. I prefer it in the list way. So here is my evidence file. And then make sure that your name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every page of this document. They didn't mention footer, header, any specific location, whether alignment, right alignment, or left alignment. So in this case, it will be up to you. You can set it as you like. So I'm just going to put it in the header. And as they didn't mention it, right or left, I'm just going to spread it all over the header. So I'm just going to go to header here, click on these 3 columns, and then I'm going to put the name, put all your official full name, and then your center number, whatever they will give you during the exam time or prior the exam time, and then your candidate number. Okay, it could be any number that will give it to you before the exam or during the exam, your invigilator. After that, if it is done, just close it. And then save this document as the name evidence, followed with your candidate number and, just candidate number, just like that. Okay, so if your candidate number is 0001, just put it as it is. Okay, you will need to put all your evidence documents during the examination, screenshots, all will be in this file. Okay, so I'm going to save it. So go to save as, and try to put all of your work in the same location, in the same work area over here. So I'm going to name it, as you can see, followed with my candidate number. Okay, and I prefer to do one thing here. This is optional, it's up to you. You can leave it as an RTF file, but I prefer to keep it as a Word document file. It is better and safer as it contains many font styles, pictures. RTF can support as well some basic ones, but I prefer document. Okay, so save it. Okay, and here we go. That's my evidence file. Keep it open. We're going to put all the evidence over here. Okay, let me just organize it a bit, and Control S to save it, and let's go. Let's go for task 2 right now. So you're going to edit a report about video gaming. The company uses a corporate house style for all its documents. Paragraph styles must be created and apply as instructed. Okay. Question number 1. Using a suitable software package, which is right now Word document, open the file, which is called gaming.rtf. Okay. All right. Let's go and open it. As you can see, this is your gaming document. Okay. The page setup is set to A4 landscape orientation with 2.5 margins. Margins usually on all the sides. So top, right, left, bottom will be 2.5 setup. And do not make any changes of those settings. So if you want to just make sure of those points, you can just go to layout, click on this small arrow. You can see margins are not supposed to be 2.5. Why I cannot see 2.5 here? Okay, I'm in the wrong file. Sorry. Let's go to this file, layout. Let's click on it. Okay, as you can see, margins are 2.5, landscape, and it's supposed to be an A4 paper. Do not make any changes, so just cancel. After that, 2 paragraph styles have already been created. Do not make any changes. Just to see those paragraph styles, you can go to home, click on those styles, and you can see you have GA body and GA title. Don't change anything. Save the document in your work area with Game Arcade or GA Market. Okay, and do we need to follow it with any candidate number? No, just this name. Make sure it's saved. Okay, here it is a must to save it in the software in the format that matches the best format for the Word document. So let's go over here, file, save as, then browse to your area, and then put the name and use the Word document. Alright, so let's resume. So save it with the name and make sure it is with the Word document extension. That's very important right now to do it in this step because it's mentioned in the question paper. Just make sure it is in your work area and save the file. Okay, so we got our 2 files already ready. You can see this file and this file. After that, place in your evidence document a screenshot to show that this file has been saved. Make sure that there is evidence of the file type. Okay, so we need to show the evidence also including the file type. To do this, you can better to show the extension as I show you from view, show, and show the name extension or file extension. Another way, make this type prominent or visible. Okay, if you cannot see the type, just right click here and tick on the type. If you cannot find the type, go to more, select it and take it over here. Okay, that's the best way to take the screen capture or put this evidence. So I'm going to take the screen capture. To take the screen capture, the best way is just window icon, shift and S, and here we go. Okay, that's the right way to take the screen capture. It's not through save as and screenshot that file. Okay, one thing also I remember better during your exam time, because you're going to print out these files, make it with a white theme. Don't keep it dark theme. White theme is better. It will be more visible, because in case the ink in your printer is not good in your school, it's going to give you trouble, and the examiner will not be able to read the content of your papers. Correction usually depends on the hard copy of those printouts. So this is the first evidence. Let's go to the next one right now. Question number 2. Place in the header of this game market or GA market document the text game review by, followed by space, and then your name, center number, candidate number, and all those supposed to be right aligned. So let's go right now to this file. They said in the header, so double click in the header. So we need to place this in the right side and reviewed space. Okay, let's do it. So before doing anything, if you want to put tab and take it to the right side, that's fine. I usually prefer going to the header, adding the 3 blank columns. And as I don't need this, I might need it later, I'm not sure, so I'm just going to keep it. So let's put game review by space, the name, comma, center number, comma, candidate number. Okay, as mentioned over here. Okay, and place in the footer. All right, in the header, so we don't need anything. Make sure to remove any other unnecessary stuff. Let's go right now to the footer. In the footer, you need to put the automated page number. It's supposed to be also right aligned. So go back here right now to the footer, 3 blank columns, the right one, and then go to the page number, or I prefer to go to the quick parts field, and I can find all the fields I need over here. So click on P on your computer keyboard and select. Okay, here we go. Let's delete whatever we don't need it. Okay, so we're ready to move to the next question. Make sure that all alignments match the page margins. That means whatever you put it in the header or footer, are they inside the margin? Yes. Can you see the line over here? It's not out of the margin. No other text or placeholders are included in the header or footer. I told you that we have deleted whatever we don't need them over here. Okay. The header and footers are displayed on all pages. Okay. Question number 3. Select the subheading games. Subheading games. Okay. And the following text up to and including the paragraph ending with this. So we need to choose where is the game subheading. Oh, okay. It's over here. And then up to the following paragraph, which is still here. I'm going to copy this, Control F, Control V, and it's up to here. So we need to highlight all this till games over here. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay. I have highlighted starting from games up to where they mention same hardware and performance. So what we need to do, change the page layout so that only this text is displayed into 2 columns, of equal width with a 1.5 centimeter space between them. So first highlight it, then go to the layout, columns, select 2. After that, you can see there is a space between those 2 columns. Double click over here and you will find you have 2 columns and the width of each column and the spacing. They said they want it equal with the spacing of 1.5 centimeter. So just go to 1.5 centimeter and okay. In case your Word document is not in centimeter, you can just go to File, Options, and then click on Advanced and look for a display header over here. This is display header. Over here you will see there is an option called Show Measurements in Units of centimeter or inches or whatever it will be set up. You try to set it up into the UK standard, which is centimeter. Okay, because all your IGCSE papers will be in centimeter. Also your school labs should be already set it up to centimeters. In case it's not set up, you can just go set it up by yourself, or you don't know how to do it, just right click here In case it is in inches, go and type and make sure you're putting cm. It will automatically convert it for you into the cm or the equal number in inches. Okay. Question number 4, apply number bullets, which is 1, 2, 3, normal one, to the text from action games to role playing. Okay, let's look for it. Where is it? Okay, I can see it over here. So action games till role playing, we need to apply just number bullets. So you can see here are the number bullets. Click on it, or if it's not applied, just go here and select this one. Make sure, so right now to those bullet points, the numbers are aligned at the left margin, Okay, so you can see it's not to the left margin. We need to make it sure to the left margin. To do so, can you see here the line? Take it a bit. Okay. The list is in the single line spacing with no space before or after each line. Okay, you can see the spaces should be in. To do so, first right click, go to paragraph, and make sure it is in single, and make sure there is no spacing before and as well as after. So make it to 0. That will remove the space here, and we don't need also any space at the top. So click on OK. As you can see, it become into single line spacing. There is a 6-point space. Oh, right now you're telling me. Okay, anyway, there is a 6-point space after the last item. So I'm just going to go back again, paragraph, and add the 6 point. Oh, no. Wait a bit. They said the 6-point spacing should be only for the last item. So sorry, I shouldn't highlight everything. Just highlight the last one, right click, and then go to paragraph, make it into 6 point. That's one way. Another way, let me Control Z. Another way to do so, put a line and you can put it into 6 points. So that's another way of doing it. Okay, so it's up to you, whatever you like to do it. You can do it in any way. For question number 5, create and store the following style. They mentioned to us in the previous one we have 2 styles, right? GA body and GA header, if I'm not wrong, I guess. Okay, anyway, right now we need to create this subhead, basing it on the default normal paragraph style. So we have GA subhead, serif, 20 font size, alignment should be center, bold, italic, and all should be capital letter, and spacing single, and 0 space before and after. Let's go and create it first of all. So if this is open, or you can just click on this, click on the new style, and put the name. And one thing is, always make sure that it is based on default or normal paragraph style. So that's an important point. As you can see here, based on, it should be default or normal. It's up to you. You can choose normal. Okay. This thing, care about it. The last point, it's okay. It should be the same like the name of the style. It should be serif. So right now serif means decorated, sans serif means not decorated. So Arial is sans serif. I need Times New Roman, which is serif. 20 and center. So let me set it to 20, and then I want it to be center alignment. I want it to be bold, italic, and it needs to be all capital. So to do so, go to format. Oh, I guess I have to go to font. Let me check the over. Yes, it's over here. All caps. Okay. It should be single line. So to do so, go again to format, paragraph, and it should be single, and spaces should be 0. Okay, click on OK. We got it added. Okay, I made one mistake here. It got applied to this paragraph because the cursor was here since the beginning. To undo this, just select anywhere, click on Format Painter, and remove it. Make it back again as it was. Take a screenshot to show that you have defined the setting for the GA subhead style, okay, and make sure there is evidence that you have based on the default, okay, and place it in your evidence document. In case you thought you just need to take a screen capture like this, that's wrong, okay. Only by itself it's not correct, because you need to show them that it is also based on the default and paragraph. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take first this picture, okay, and then here is my evidence, which is in step 5, and then let's go and click over subhead. Again, I'm doing this mistake. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put the cursor down here and then go to the subhead, right click, modify, and then over here take a screen capture for this. So I'm just going to press on Alt and print screen. Okay, you can see that it is mentioned here, it is based on normal, and most of the things are mentioned over here. Your settings, everything is clear. So what I want to do is I want to keep it next to each other like this. In case it's not working, you can just go to the style here or the layout, and you can choose to be square. It will make it much easier for you. You can set up also this one to be square as well. Okay, so let me just adjust the sizes to be matching. Here we go. Okay, let's go for the next point. Identify the 3 subheadings in the document and apply the GA subhead that we just created. So we need to find 3 subheadings. I can find one over here. So let me start from here. 1. I'm holding Control on my keyboard and highlighting the second one. Remove the control right now and go to the next one. Before you select, hold Control on your keyboard and select the 3rd heading. Okay, after that go to GA subhead and click on it. Here we go. Let's go for the next question. Locate and move the paragraph, which is called cloud gaming, is a method. Let's find this paragraph first. Control F, Control V. Here we go. This is the paragraph. They're telling us about it, starting from here till access content till here. Okay, what to do so that it appears as a new paragraph immediately after the heading cloud gaming. Okay, I got it, so I need to get it. That's first step. Then go and look for the heading named cloud gaming. You can see it here is the cloud gaming. So go over here, press enter and Control V your paragraph. Okay, and you find there is a space here. Try to delete it. Okay, right now it's perfect. Let's go to question number 8. Place a cloud shape aligned to the right of the column and the top of the paragraph starting. So place a cloud shape aligned. Okay, a cloud shape aligned. I see, I got it. To the right of the column and at the top of the paragraph starting. So let's go and check this paragraph. Control F, Control V over here. So let's go to the shape where we can draw the shapes. It's in insert, and then go over here to shapes and look for the cloud shape. I can remember that we have a cloud shape. Here we go. Can you see it? In the basic shapes, and they want us to put it over here. Okay, let me close whatever we don't need. Over here we need to set it to the right side of this column. Okay, so again let me go for it, and I am actually holding shift just to make the shape not to be distorted. Okay, let's go and read the rest of the question. So here, format the shape so that it is resized to a width of 5 centimeters. Okay, so let's go over here, width. Okay, select it, and the width supposed to be 5 centimeter. Okay. So it resized to a width of 5 centimeter. The outside edge of the cloud is black and between 3 and 4 points thick. Okay. First. Okay. So the outline is supposed to be black, and it needs to be, the thickness here, you will find it in the weight, between 3 and 4. So 3, 4, this is exceeding the range, so I'm just going to set it to 3. Okay. So it is already black. It is between 3 points thickness, and it is filled with a light gray shading, which is intensity between 10 and 25. So let's go to here, shape filling. You can see lots of gray shades, and we need it between is it between 10? Yes, 10 and 25. So I'm just going to choose any of those intensities over here. That's fine, and that's also fine. I'm just going to go for, sorry, not the here, this one. I will just select for this one because it will be better while printing out. Okay, or maybe you can go for the 25 also. Fine. The text wraps around the shape, so the text right now should be wrapping around it. You can just go and select this layout option, and let me find which can be really bad. It should be wrapping, so square will just make it like a square. Let me find, yeah, that sounds really better. So you can see tight is forming it as the design of the cloud. And make sure there is one thing here, it should be to the right of the column and at the top of the paragraph. So this is, you need to adjust it. Can you see the snapping or the green lines? Okay, that's perfect. Let's go for the next one. The height is not mentioned, so you can adjust the height up to you. It's up to you. Question number 9, enter the text cloud gaming in the cloud shape created in step 9. So I'm just going to copy this, go to here, right click, add text, and enter whatever they told you, which is cloud gaming. Format this text to display in a bold and black font. Bold, and it should be black. Shape filling, shape outline, text. Hey, what's happening? Why it's not turning into black? Let me check it. That's shape. I think this I need to make it also black. No, I don't like this outlining, so I will just make no outlining. Okay, and it should be bold. So is it bold from here? Okay, that's fine. Okay, they show me here a design that I'm just the width. So maybe I can reduce the size. Okay, let me first finish reading the question. Make sure that the text fits within the shape and does not touch the border. Okay, the completed shape should look like this one. So I cannot adjust the width because they told us it's supposed to be 5 centimeter. What I can do to make it fitting is just to reduce the size a little bit only. Okay, so you can see it's quite matching. Question number 10. So we've reached to the end. Spell check and proofread the document. Make sure that the list is not split over 2 columns. So you can see we have here over here. Can you see it happened? The list is split into 2 columns. So we need to adjust this. Okay, there are no widows and orphan. So I'm going to Control A, click on this small arrow in the paragraph, and go to line and page breaks and tick over this window and orphan control. Okay, I think it's already by default applied, but I need to adjust this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add one new line. You can see here, so it become all into one place. There are no blank pages, so you can see we have 2 pages and they are both filled with text. Original styles are maintained. You can see all the styles, we didn't change anything. All styles are applied consistently. You can see we have applied, we did not change anything, we just added this style. If you noticed here, let me open this. These have been already applied to GA title, others to GA body. Spacing is consistent between all items, so we did not change any spacing. Here we did not change anything. So it was like 6 spaces, so whatever they told us, it should be. Make sure you did not mess up anything. I just added 1 space here. It won't be noticeable, but let me just remove it. Save the document using the same name in step 1 and print the document. So let's save it. It should be with the GA market. Okay, after that you need to go and print it out. If you have a printer at the same moment, you can just go to print and print it out. Choose which printer you're using, or you can just Microsoft print to PDF. If you don't have it at that time and you don't want anything to be changed, just go to print, the same work area over there. Okay, and then yeah, that's my work area. Save it with the same name, GA market. Just remove the extension and save it over there. Okay, as you can see over here, we got it, and we can later, whenever you have the printer, you can print it all out. So that's the end of this Word document, and let's move to the next task.